Namaste, friends. Knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is superpower. Today, I am going to share a short and interesting story about keys elements of success. So, please be with me till the end of the post. Now, let's start. A young man wanted to know about the secret of success. He wanted to know about elements of the success. He wanted to know about various keys, various tricks of success. And he met he wanted he met the famous person of the Greece, the famous philosopher, the most talented person of the Greece. He met Socrates. And when he met the Socrates invited him to meet him on the next day at the bank of the river, and he want to tell him about the secret of the success. On the next day Socrates led the young man into the river, and they decided to go in the river. And when the water level reaches up to their neck mark, Socrates suddenly ducked young man into the river. The young man was inside the water, and as you know that when you are inside the water, he was having difficulty in breathing, he was having difficulty in oxygenation, but Socrates didn't allow him to come up in the fresh air. Now the story doesn't end here, but actually it begins here. The young man couldn't resist, the young man couldn't struggle inside the water, and finally the Socrates pulled the young man out of the water, and as soon as the young man comes out of the water, he feels very much happy, confident, and wonderful in a fresh air. Now, Socrates gave a final touch to this moment, and he asked a one question to young person, and that question was that what was your desire, what was your intense desire when you were inside the water? So the young man replied that my intense desire was to have a fresh air, my intense desire was to have a good oxygenation. So Socrates replied to young man that in order to achieve your goal, in order to achieve your success, in order to achieve your targets, in order to achieve your objective, you must have intense desire to achieve your goal. So intense desire is very much essential in your life. And he said to the young man that what was your feeling to have a fresh air inside the water? Your desire was to have fresh air. In the same way, in order to achieve success, you must have intense desire to have success in your life. So burning desire is the key point for achieving the success. So this was a short story about achieving the success in life, and you must have intense desire. I hope that you have gained some clarity on this short story of Socrates and young man, and this story would be helpful to you in your life. Kindly like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you for listening me so patiently. Bye for now and have a nice day.